Right.
Yeah, why don't you record and then you can.
Okay. Hi. Okay, let me explain what is the difference between the pink dots with the microcurrent and the IMF is called the individualized microcurrent frequency, right? And then the blue app is actually using the resonance analyzer. And then there is something called coil. So this graph is actually very busy, but it actually explained very, very clearly. Okay, so let me, can you see the slide?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now basically let's look at it here. Okay, don't look at the color. I think the color is confusing. Actually, this is the cable part, which is the pink app. Now the pink app basically is delivering to your body at the biomolecular level. So it's actually changing the membrane potential to restore the health of the cells. So we know healthy cells have a cell membrane potential between -60 to -90 millivolts. Okay, so as it deteriorates, then the membrane potential would become more negative and it become more like close to zero. Then it die, or before it dies, then it is cancer or whatever, inflammation and all the stuff. Okay, so the ping app, which is using the microcurrent to carry the frequency to the molecular or biomolecular level. And although it does have the frequency, so therefore you can see it kind of overlap to the electromagnetic body part, right? Okay, so now, first of all, our bodies are actually made up of our body, and then the whole holistic being is body, mind, and soul. Okay, so the body is the physical biochemical part is kind of in this level here, right? And then let's talk about the resonance part, the blue dots application. That is actually in overlapping with the bioenergetic field, which is in Chinese, we call it qi. In India, we call it prana, but they are all the same thing with a different description in different culture, right? So this part, actually, when you go further up, there is something called information field. Now, information field, there is an individual information field and a global information field. This area is where, when you're talking about quantum entanglement, okay, this is all like quantum physics. Basically, we cannot see it, but we all, our emotion, our thinking, our subconscious is all in that information field there. And then the blue app is actually have the ability, because in the Healy, it has a quantum sensor that can sense your information field. Okay, so that's why this one, you don't need to attach to anything. This is through the quantum entanglement, the principle, in order to deliver the frequency, okay, to the information field or affecting your information field. Now, in the middle, the coil. Now, the coil is very special way of delivery. The coil does not replace the cable. It doesn't replace the resonance, but it's kind of in between. It is actually using the Tesla principle that it actually creating something is called a zero field. So in a zero field, well, let me put it in a very simple way. In a zero field, it's the emptiness. It's the emptiness. So you can put anything in there. It is almost like a black hole. There's no disturbance of the information, because in the information field, it can be many information, right? Like your individual information, the global information is quite noisy in a way, okay? But in the coil is actually using a zero field, is emptiness. It is where a lot of meditator, a lot of people practicing meditation, they want to achieve that state. emptiness. So in that emptiness, the possibility and the creativity is infinite. So whatever frequency you put in there, you actually have the pure frequency there. Okay, so this is very powerful. So the coil, you don't have to attach anything, but you do have to attach it near your body, because the way it designed, it actually on that coil, there is a field created up here, and there's a field created down there, and it cancel up and create that vector potential. Let me see if I have anything here. I don't think I have anything here. But anyway, I can show another slice, okay? Yeah. Okay, so it just in a simple term, I explain that. I hope this is clear. Susie, is it clear?
And Susie, I can do a quick tour later on the back office where you can download everything. You can actually download the PDF that explain the science. And so basically when you're doing the coil, you have the benefit of that pure creativity, right? And that pure frequency. If you're going to do like some kind of chakra or something, it's going to be pure. But it's different from, you don't have the benefit of the microcurrent, right? Which is the strap. Okay, so there's different way. And so the recommendation is none of these are going to be replace each other. The coil is very convenient. People use it all day. There's no limit. The microcurrent, we still recommend to use the microcurrent maybe a few times a week. Some people use up to 3 times a day, not too much, because you don't want to be overstimulating your body. And the resonance, you can use as much as you want. Actually, the resonance, you only need a few minutes between each applications. But I think that's about it for the coil. We can stop the recording.
Sure. Stop.